If I saw another day, only to scream into the night. Nothing ever tries to change, even if I want to realize. 'Cause I've been sitting here, same old ways, taking off without the same mistake. Darling, when you go away, it won't be as simple for you.
Yo, guys, Old Man G, RDS, or Los Blancos studio currently right now.
Still.
Yes, I'm still on loan to Madrid. It's a season-long loan, so like I can't go back. So I'm still on loan to Madrid. But we are back for another United Form show. I'm joined by Mike today. Mike, how are you doing?
Good. It's Friday. Took a 3-hour nap after work. Feeling refreshed. It's going to be an epic football weekend, by the way. We have some insane games tomorrow. Yes. And Sunday is Manchester United Arsenal. I cannot wait. This is going to be the best footballing weekend so far of the season, so really excited for it.
Yes. And remember, guys, we go live. If you're new to the channel, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitch United X. Make sure you also check out Mike's channel as well, Mike's Talk Football. Posts a lot of very, very good content on there. On the road to, you're almost at 4K, bro, I think.
Yep, almost to 4K.
Yeah, so get them to 4K before the World Cup, and then hopefully after the World Cup, you never know, maybe 10K, you know, so because that's going to be great for content creators.
Jesus.
But let's get into it. Obviously, for those who, thanks to those who watched the deadline day stream, we've got a few people on yesterday, so that was really good, Antonio and etc. This is open as well, so I will put the invite in the chat. So if anyone does want to come on and discuss, that's fine. I'll just put that in the group as we speak. There you go. So click on the link. That'll be pinned in the chat as well if you want to come on. So I guess for those of you people that can see, or shout out to Ad74 man in the chat, man. Really appreciate you joining. For those who are looking at the image to the right confused, this is actually a tier maker, potentially tier list that we're going to do that Mike actually suggested regarding ranking the clubs that had essentially the best windows, you know. So I thought that'd actually be a good activity to actually do. I mean, just actually occurs to which club is this? The one that I can't see.
Oh, it's Juventus. It's because their badge is it's the badge. That's why.
That's why.
Yeah.
I had a feeling to have a similar thing with Serie A. Well, I see Chainsaw in the background. Chainsaw, I'll bring up. I'll just give. So before you speak, Chainsaw, I just want to say that obviously Chainsaw's a really good friend of mine. He did happen to disappear after the Liverpool game somewhat, but I am happy that Liverpool were able to sign a midfielder and they were able to beat Newcastle. I'll bet through controversial circumstances.
Nothing
So that's
controversial. You should not be talking about controversial ideas. You're a United fan who had Howard Webb for many years. Don't discuss it.
relatively controversial. 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes. It's all the same in terms of time. So, but that's my introduction to Chainsaw. Chainsaw, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm happy we won 2-1. Firmino. See, people keep hating on Firmino. I know there's a agenda.
You were one of them as well. I thought you were one of them.
No. Firmino's my favorite player. Like literally, it's Ronaldinho number 1, Firmino number 2, Gerrard number 3. It goes in that order.
I know you're trolling there.
No, I'm not. I'm actually not. Mane was in that list as well, but because the way Mane left, I just didn't like.
Where's Salah in the list?
Salah's high up in the list, but he's not as high because Firmino and Mane, the way they used to link up, I used to just like the way they used to celebrate together as well. There was a bit more to those two. While Salah was more ruthless compared to the other two. The other two were more fun to watch, especially together.
Fair. Okay, so just obviously because shout out 74 you in the show. Thank you for coming as well, buddy. So yeah, I guess let's get into it really. So we're obviously going to be spending quite a bit of the shows. Maybe towards the end, we'll maybe look at this, give a take on some of the weekend games because obviously there's quite some good fixtures coming in this weekend, like the Inter derby, Arsenal versus United, etc. So those have been quite good. But yeah, if we start with, I think that's Juventus at the top in the first icon there. Like, how do people think Juventus's transfer window was? I mean, from poor to.
I actually think it was pretty good.
Okay.
I think they actually upgraded completely their midfield. They got rid of a couple midfielders that just didn't perform for them. Arthur, Zakaria, and they got Paredes, Pogba. They got Di Maria. So I think they actually made some good signings. And some people don't rate De Ligt. I actually rate him, and they got Bremer. So I think they have actually upgraded quite significantly on their squad. Now, did they win the transfer window? No, but they at least upgraded. So I would put them there at least.
Chainsaw.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Michael. Yeah, they've upgraded. They haven't done anything spectacular, but they've improved, and they should challenge for the league or at least be, higher up in the Serie A. So, yeah, it's upgraded in my opinion.
At 74.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with you guys say. I think, in my opinion, they had the best transfer window of all the Italian teams.
Oh, really? All the Italian teams. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Who else would it be, RDS? Napoli then?
No, Roma even. For what they needed, I could make an argument that Roma had a quite a good transfer window. For what they needed to. I'm not saying in terms of because maybe a transfer window, it's not necessarily the type of player you sign. It's whether that player fits the need of the football club and that can improve them. So
yeah,
I just think that with Jose, I mean, we'll see, but the type of players they were able to recruit in terms of what Roma needed, I think was. Yeah, I think you can make an argument that Roma had, well, at least on par to Juve, if not a better window. But
okay, I'll put them in upgraded then.
Yeah, upgrade is fair.
I mean, nobody can see it, but they're there. Actually, You can now see it.
You can see it now. Yeah, it's on a great. it's on a great background now. Shout out to Sebastian in the chat, man. Thank you for joining, Sebastian. So and obviously your buying insights as well, and Mo in the chat. Thank you guys. Okay, Spurs. Now, because a lot of people were saying that Spurs' window was like quite up until, other teams started doing things. They obviously they did make some good signings. I like I said, I really liked Basuma going to Spurs. I don't know, for 25 million for me was absolute steal.
So when we do this tier list, are we taking into account the transfer fee or just the player? Because I mean, if we're going to count in the transfer fee, we're going to have a whole discussion about United and maybe other teams as well. But are we going to take into account transfer fee?
I think it's multifactorial. So you got to combine. So you can't not exclude a transfer fee.
Yeah, of course.
But at the same time, you also got to have to look at like the need. So for example, if there was in the case of, for example, Chelsea. Chelsea needed a number 9. So even if they spent 100 million on number 9, City. City needed a number 9. So the fact that Haaland got 60 and he felt the need, you could say, "All right, okay, this is a very, very good thing for City because he ticks off all those boxes." I think that's kind of what I mean anyway.
Yep.
So yeah. So yeah, go on, Mike.
Spurs are an interesting one. I think they definitely upgraded on their side because they got Busuma, they got Perisic, they got Jed Spence, they got Richarlison. Can't forget about that. Richarlison, I think, is going to be a good addition. Look, his antics on the field, but at least he brings something different off the bench, which they didn't have last season with Bergwijn and other players, Lucas Moura. So I feel like I think they are upgraded. I don't think it's been a meh transfer window. I think they have upgraded, that's for sure.
What club is this?
Spurs.
Spurs.
Oh yeah. Michael said upgraded. I'm just gonna not to be different to Michael. I just think it's meh because they haven't really like surprised me, or like the way that they've been hyped has been too much in my opinion. I think Perisic is a good player, but he's not like a great signing. He's a good signing. Richarlison, I think, is a joke signing. I know he's good for the front three, rotational player, but he's still a joke in my opinion. Unfortunately, I don't rate Richarlison like that. And then on top of that, who else did they sign?
Jed Spence.
Jed Spence and Basuma. Basuma I rate. Now Basuma I rate, but the thing is, does he fit into a Conte system, or will he like adapt to that team? There is one question mark on that. Other than him, I just don't see this being an upgrade. I think there will be like because they finished fourth last season. Right?
Was Kulusevski? Did they sign Kulusevski in this window? I know he was on loan. Did they sign him?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's a permanent deal.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
it's
so
permanent.
he was
They made
on
it a
loan
permanent.
and they signed him. Yes, I would include.
And Bentancur, I think, is the same
Okay,
thing.
Yeah, so I include those.
okay, if you include that, then yeah, I would say it's upgrade because he's in that front three and he's outshining Son. So yeah, it will be an upgrade in that sense if he counts. But if he doesn't count, then it's a meh because I think they'll finish third maximum or fourth. So that's not massive upgrade to their team overall, in my opinion.
Although you could include the Champions League though, potentially, as in, do you think that those? Because let's be real, Conte's Champions League record is not particularly good. So, like, would those types of players? Would you see Spurs potentially going further in the Champions League because of the likes of Kulusevski, Basuma, etc.?
I don't see it unless Son turns up, and is clutch. I just don't see them doing too much in the Champions League.
So Kulusevski is on an 18-month loan. So they have an option to, which would become an obligation under certain conditions to activate the fee.
Oh, sorry.
So he's not.
He's not
signed yet. I think it's next summer that they're gonna pay the fee.
Okay, for now, that for me, I vote for Meh.
Okay.
Because where did they actually upgrade in the starting 11? Left wing back. That's it.
Yeah, that's about it.
And they needed. I think they needed another center back.
But Basuma could be an upgrade, but if Conte plays it.
Well, they did get another center back as a Longley.
Oh, okay. We're not going to count Longley.
Oh yeah, Longley. I forgot about that.
Does Dyer start over Longley, or?
No, Longley would play as the left center back, so Ben Davis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they're both, average.
Yeah.
They're both.
So I guess we put them in meh.
I put them in meh. Yeah.
Okay.
I put them in meh.
Yeah, Meh is good, I guess.
Tottenham's problem right now is that the midfield doesn't create anything. Other teams can exploit the midfield. That is true. That's true. Getting Conte in a system is an upgrade. Yeah, although obviously that came in before, so I don't disagree there. So next, West Ham. I said West Ham.
I'm sorry, they definitely upgraded their side. Cornet, Scamacca.
Yeah.
They signed Areola on a permanent.
Areola,
Lucas
yeah.
Paqueta.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they for sure upgraded.
Upgrade.
Yeah.
Easily.
They need to upgrade on the manager though.
Well, yeah, I would agree with that. I don't know where they're going to go with David Moyes. If he's
There's
still
too
going to
much
play
sauce for David Moyes. That's the problem.
He's been working. He's been working with gravy. Now he has to work with piri piri sauce. I don't know if that's going to go well with David Moyes.
Too spicy.
He can win he can. Even as managers, he could still probably win the UEFA Conference League.
Oh yeah, easily.
The West Ham fans will be like enough. Like if they win European trophies, so it's like
Yeah, but would he be in the job though? Because right now they're struggling in results, and if it carries on,
But if they win the Conference League, they qualify to
no, no,
Europa League.
but
Yeah.
if a month's time they're still losing, would there be question marks? Because the talent's there.
Well, I don't know how it works because, like I said, if he wins the Conference League, he'll get into Europa League, and is that like what is a? It's
Don't
just
they
like
have 1 point out of 5 games though? Or am I
no,
wrong?
they've
No,
more than that.
they beat
That's less
Gerrard.
than- They beat
Ah.
Aston Villa.
Yeah, I think they beat Aston Villa. I think.
Gerrard needs to get sacked.
So, and also, I'm hoping that they beat Chelsea at the weekend. You know, so
Oh, is it Chelsea West Ham as well this
Chelsea
weekend?
Yeah, it's
West Ham
tomorrow.
again, man.
My
So,
God,
Probably
what a
a
list
draw.
of games.
Most likely a draw.
it most likely be a draw.
Yeah, Michael, I saw your tweet on Serie A and La Liga. The amount of games, big games.
Yep. And Merseyside Derby
Milan-
tomorrow as
Oh yeah,
well,
Merseyside
Chainsaw.
Derby as well.
Yeah, but it's not really. It's not really a. We know Liverpool going to smack Everton. That's just.
Nope.
No, you can't just say that.
Nope.
Yeah, no, we can.
Stop jinxing it. Stop jinxing it already. We know what you're trying to do here.
We can. We can. Oh, Factos, you there?
I am good, man. Sorry for being late, man.
Oh,
Sorry
no,
for being late.
Okay, man. Have you actually, Factos? Have you been on the show with Chainsaw recently?
Yes, when he was a Madrid fan.
Oh, no, dude, come on.
He dodged that
no.
smoke. He dodged that
No.
smoke.
No. I love you guys. It's good. It's good.
So are we ranking the?
Transfer, yeah, the best transfer.
All right, okay,
It's
fair
the
enough.
one West Ham now. So before I go to action, add 74.
Yeah, I think I agree with Michael. I think it's definitely an upgrade.
Okay, Factos, would you agree? Upgrade?
Sorry, can you just what does upgraded mean? Oh, it's they upgraded on their squad last season.
Yep.
Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then Mayor means poor, right? Sorry.
Man's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay.
like that great. And then
Is that
Poor is just,
Tottenham? Is that Tottenham in there? Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you guys, man, because I feel like Tottenham's window has been slightly overrated. I would have put it in poor. Have you seen Conte's comments? He's moaning already. When it comes to West Ham, they've got Scamacca and is it Paqueta?
Yeah.
And
Nariola they signed on a permanent.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they got somebody else. Yeah, they've definitely
Cornet.
upgraded the squad because they've not really lost anyone of note. So yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, upgrade.
S&B says the thing I noticed with English managers is that they almost have a cap. They can get you to Europa, but not at the highest B level. That is true, at least for the maybe the older school ones. I still think Graham Potter has potential. Moyes
Graham
needs
was really good.
to deliver now. They need to finish top 6 after that window. That's a fair point, or at the very least 7th. You know, and get a 7th in a trophy, 7th, 8th in a trophy. I think he'll still be okay. Oh, West Ham drew Tottenham. They didn't actually beat. Yeah, it was 2-2, wasn't it? So
1-1.
1-1.
1-1, and then they beat Villa. So yeah, he's probably if he can beat Chelsea at the weekend, and I hope he does beat Chelsea at the weekend, he'll probably be safe for a while. Tomorrow will be interesting. Yes, Sebastian, if you want. Yep, I've seen you back. I'll bring you in a second. So Ajax.
We don't have to go through all of these clubs, by the way, because I did this on a separate video, so we don't have to talk about like Porto or Benfica or Marseille if you don't guys want to, but we can talk about Ajax.
I don't mind. It'll be interesting, especially for the Champions League. So, but I think everyone has probably an opinion on Ajax but more so because of the players they sold, as opposed to players they bought. So, would you make an argument? So, I'll just add Sebastian. Would you make an argument that it was actually poor? As opposed, because they sold players, but did they actually upgrade their squad? I don't think so.
I would put them in meh, to be honest. Yeah. I don't think they've really done. I think the players they screwed them over in a way. Anthony and these sort of guys forcing the move away, they were not prepared for it. I think it's meh. Although they got Calvin Bassey, I really rate that center back. I think he's an excellent center back, but all they brought in was Brian Brobby, and that's it. That's Calvin Bassey.
Now
Brian Brobby.
Bergwijn and
Bergwijn.
And Bergwijn too. That's actually a good point. Bergwijn was a good pickup, but
yeah,
I guess I would put meh. But this is the thing with Ajax: they don't buy superstars; they create superstars. So
yeah,
guys like Conceição and the other guy they signed from Pisa. They'll probably be superstars in 3 years, and we don't even don't know about that. So I would put it maybe meh at the moment.
Don't forget Vindal. They signed Vindal.
Oh yeah, Owen Windell, the left back. He's actually a good left back.
Put Spurs in meh.
Oh, Sebastian, you don't think Spurs should be meh?
I think they should upgrade it because
Whoa.
they have Perisic. He probably was the best left wing back in the Serie A. They got a backup to the front three, which is very good. I don't like Richarlison because of his ego, but if he scored the goals that they need. Thank God I didn't swear I wasn't going to do it anyways, but I would put Spurs in upgraded, obviously.
Is that because you're Swedish and you're biased towards Kulusevski?
No.
But we don't count Kulusevski in this because it's not permanent yet.
They signed Romero on a permanent.
Oh yeah, but that was forced on them. Yeah.
What about that?
How can you say it's upgraded when their own manager doesn't think that?
Because it's Conte, man. That guy will never be happy with any business.
Even their own players don't think that. Okay, when it comes to Spurs, you say they've added Richarlison to the attack. The attack wasn't a problem. Their midfield and their defense was the problem. And I'm sorry, man, Clement Lenglet, Jed Spence, we don't know much about him. And Perisic, yeah, he could be good, but he's 44 years old. And we don't know, I remember what's that guy from that Rick Steiner? He came in with high reputation from Serie A, came to the Premier League, he couldn't handle the pace. So with Perisic, we don't, even if he's very good, but they already had a very good left wing back before. So so I'm a bit disappointed in Tottenham, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like upgraded is a bit too much.
Or did you mean Reguilon? He went on loan too.
Yeah, Reguilon went on loan. I meant Sessegnon. He was doing well towards the end of last season.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Obviously we have a Barca fan here, so I know what he would think of Longley, So about Ajax, I would put them in meh with Spurs because they have sold a lot of players, but haven't replaced them.
So you can make an argument that they probably had poor because if we're talking about has their squad improved? It's, if anything, it's regressed because of all the signings all the players that they've lost. So yes, they brought in Bergwijn and who else they bring in?
Bassi, Brian Brobby. But is that really a is that them being like back to even or improvement? I don't think so. I think the amount of players that they've sold, I think you can make an argument they've actually regressed. I personally would say poor, but for that reason, I think they've regressed, not gone poor. But I don't know what other people think. It would be poor if they really didn't sign a good center back or a left winger like Bergwijn and Calvin Bassey. If they didn't sign those two caliber players, I think it would be poor. But they spent 100 million. I spent 100 million, which is crazy to think about. But I think it's meh, in my opinion.
Yeah, they signed a new right back by Jorge Sanchez from Club America. He's very
they signed
good.
him. Oh, okay.
He's very, very good.
I didn't know they signed him. Okay.
Now they're gonna have Edson Alvarez, who's gonna stay probably until
January, and then when he forces a move to Chelsea. Yeah, we can see that.
We don't need to talk about that one because he will not leave. Maybe in the summer, next summer.
No,
Alvarez
is definitely leaving in January. That guy does not want to train yesterday, and neither did there was another player that didn't want to train.
I think it's Kudus.
Yeah, Kudus. I cannot believe Kudus didn't leave, man. I feel bad for him. I would have taken him at Liverpool in a heartbeat. Guy's a baller. Absolute baller is Kudus.
Yo, shout out to Anthony, man. He's a trendsetter. He's literally
he's a trendsetter.
He's like that prison that's showing everybody the way out. Do you know what I mean?
RDS. Who's the club in front of it? It's Juventus. It's Juventus. They're the only one that logo-wise are brickish because of the setting. It's Juve.
Right. I'll put you Ajax then in meh.
Meh, we'll do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Arsenal Football Club are next.
This
Let's
should be
talk.
interesting. This should be
Let's
interesting.
talk. Let's talk.
Upgraded, easy.
Yeah, they've upgraded.
Easy.
If we're gonna be fair, you know, Gabriel Jesus and Shinchenko are coming into that side. Have definitely been
They're top
sitting
of the league, 15 points out of 15. They've upgraded.
even if they hadn't, I would still say that they've certainly signed, because I mean, did they sign? Those are the two. Did they sign anybody? I'm trying
Fabio
to remember.
Vieira.
The son Vieira.
Vieira,
um,
yeah.
Turner.
And Marquinhos, but he's one for the future.
Yeah, shout out to Matt Turner.
Is that it?
Oh.
Is that it then? Just
And Matt Turner.
Zinchenko, Jesus, Vieira.
Yeah,
and-
they needed a backup right winger for Saka, and they needed a midfielder. They needed two players, but they didn't
Tried to
get
get
that.
the midfielder, but they
But
didn't.
they did. But if they did get those two players, it will be literally the transfer window winner would be Arsenal. But they missed out on those two players.
all these gas about Arsenal is just based off two players that can go into the first
No.
team. Zinchenko and Jesus.
Okay, are we counting Saliba as well? Because
Oh, yeah,
they made
Saliba.
Oh yes,
Yes,
I
made
did.
it
Oh
tournament.
yeah, I forgot.
I guess
Yes.
you can. Yeah.
Factors, you need to be humble. You're going to lose to Arsenal this weekend.
Relax, man. Relax.
Relax. You're going to lose to them. It's going to be an easy, comfortable win for
And
Arsenal.
funny,
Yeah,
You're talking
James,
too
so
much.
he's
You're gonna get
gonna
humbled
disappear on
again.
the
And so
review.
just to-
You're
just to-
Factors, you're going to get
establish-
humbled again.
Nah, you're gonna disappear on the review again. Like when we slap Arsenal.
Is Nunes actually
I'm
back
not
for the
an Arsenal
Everton
fan.
game?
Yeah, he
Nunes
is.
back?
Yeah, Nunes is back.
Okay.
Royal
Nice.
Rumble.
Perfect Nunes.
Everton, are you kidding me? Oh, the boxing gloves are out for Nunes.
No, I think Firmino will start. Klopp will start Firmino. But anyways, Arsenal should be upgraded. They were
Yeah,
so close
upgraded.
to the perfect window, but they just missed out. And some Arsenal fans are really upset and think they will finish fifth or sixth. But I think Arsenal will finish fourth or third maximum.
Listen, you know the thing is, RDS, it's weird because yes, they have upgraded their first team 11, but I don't think they've upgraded their squad because one or two injuries, they're already looking shaky. I've heard that Party for the United game. I'm hearing that Party is not going to be
Yeah,
there,
Partey's out.
He's
Partey's
out for 5 games.
and I'm hearing that Odegaard might be injured as well.
Ooh, Odegaard's out. That's a big
That's a big
one.
one. If it happens.
This is what I mean. Like all of a sudden, it's like what? Like, and it's only like a week after the transfer, 2 days after the transfer window finished. How is it two injuries and their team is looking peak?
Factos, they've got the second best midfield in the Premier League, in my opinion.
Ooh.
Because Liverpool is washed. Chelsea is washed as well.
No, you've got
Tottenham's overrated, in my
I know.
opinion.
Arsenal's midfield
Man
is not
City is
better
clear.
than
Man
ours.
City is clear of everyone. Arsenal's number 2.
Arthur Melo though. Arthur Melo.
don't need to bring
Don't worry,
these
we'll
up.
discuss about him, RDS. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
He's later.
We'll get to it.
Come to later. Okay.
I'm
No,
sorry,
just
but-
talk about midfield,
But
you know.
no, but RDS, am I wrong saying Arsenal's got the second best midfield?
You are wrong. In what world is their midfield better
Who's
than
better?
Casemiro, Ericsson, and Bruno?
Oh my god.
In what world?
I agree with Factos.
Casemiro,
I agree with
Eriksen.
Factos is speaking Factos.
Casemiro.
Ah, come
no, you
on.
can't say Ericsson. You just can't throw Ericsson in the conversation.
Ericsson
over
was one of the
Odegaard.
best players
Odegaard
last
over
season for
Ericsson any day of the week.
Okay, but
Michael, who
but
would you start?
chainsaw. Casemiro and who would be the next guy next to Casemiro?
Ericsson,
and
innit?
Factos.
Partey,
Ericsson.
Odegaard.
Okay, so
Or
Casemiro.
even Fred.
Okay, so
No,
Casemiro and
Fred
Ericsson,
doesn't
are they
get
better
it.
than Partey and Xhaka? Chainsaw.
Who?
Casemiro and Ericsson, are they better than Partey and Xhaka?
I think Partey and Jack is better. I say that Casemiro is
RDS,
better.
you need to get the brick of animation,
No, no.
please.
No. Hold up. Ericsson, you're bigging up Ericsson like he's a good player. He's an average player.
Ericsson is an
average.
amazing player. What are you
Are you
talking
mad?
about?
Are you
He's
Where
mad?
do you
average.
think?
Casemiro?
No, Casemiro does defeat the
Ericsson.
other two, but he can't.
Casemiro
Casemiro's a good,
and
he's a
McTominay
world-class
actually
destroyer.
work together. Actually, they actually
You
work
can't
together.
disrespect Casemiro. He's probably
I'm
the
not.
best
I'm not. If
player in the world.
Casemiro had another partner, then I'll say yes. But
McTominay.
Ericsson's not good enough.
Yo, Chainsaw, did
My
you see
opinion.
Ericsson at Tottenham? Did you see him at Brentford?
How many years ago? And
Did you see him?
2 years ago.
Wait, did you
2
see him at
years-
Brentford? That was 5 months ago. Alright, am I putting Arsenal then upgraded?
Can't have United second best.
Okay,
I think
look-
RDS, if Arsenal got a midfielder, they would have transfer window winners.
Yes,
Because
I
Gabriel
agree.
Jesus is a complete and utter upgrade on lack of threat and Aubameyang and Eddie Nketiah. So
Yeah, exactly. That for that alone, they ended up upgraded. That alone.
Who's the next team? Is it Roma?
it's
Roma,
Roma, yeah.
it is. this is one I said that like you could potentially argue could challenge Juve. I mean, I'll give my thoughts in a second. So, but like, what do people think about Roma's window?
All right, let's think of it's upgrade. Let's think about it. Dybala, Belotti. Okay, Matic and Jose are peanut butter and jelly. They just go with each other. They come in a package, right?
Yeah.
And then they got Zelik, the right wing back. They got covered there, and that's it.
Wijnaldum.
Wijnaldum.
Yeah, but,
He's injured. He's
He's
injured.
injured.
I wish he would have stayed healthy. It would have been a big year, I think, for Genie. I really
I
think it
wish
would have been
he
big.
was still at
So I
Liverpool.
think it's definite upgrade. They
He's not good enough.
they upgraded on Shmurdov, who you guys don't even probably know who Shmurdov is, some Uzbekistan striker who they had last year, and then nobody else at right wing back. So I think it's upgrade for Jose.
Did Belotti go? Not that Belotti is an upgrade.
Yeah, Belotti's their backup striker now, so that's even more cover.
They
What,
were-
Itami, yeah?
Yep, backup to Tammy.
Belotti played for Torino and then free agent and then Roma.
Yeah, think about it. They didn't pay anything for Dybala or Belotti.
No.
Wow.
Like so, yeah, because looking at the transfer, they only I think it's basically the Select guy that was 6.3 million, but everyone else was like basically Dybala free transfer, Belotti free transfer, Matic free transfer, Wijnaldum free transfer. So now come on, you've got to put this over Juve. They've clearly upgraded their squad, and they basically only spent like £7 million.
Yep. Did you guys see? Have you guys seen Dybala this season? That guy's looking fresh. He's looking good. He's looking good. I hope
Yeah, I
he
think he
stays
scored a
healthy.
brace.
Yep, he scored. Oh, the brace he scored was incredible as well. Something I haven't seen from Dybala in a while.
I could potentially put them a transfer window winner.
No, they
No,
needed a center
no.
back. They needed a center back
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah, center back.
If they would have gone Eric Bailly, ooh, that would have been
Yeah,
nice.
no.
Yes, there's only one clear winner. We all know who the winner is.
No, there's 4 clear winners.
Oh,
Yes.
you can have 4. I thought there's only one.
No. We can have as many as you want in each.
Oh, okay. I
category.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
don't
thought
worry.
there's only one that you have to pick.
Is Liverpool in it?
No.
Shut up. Man.
We all know who it is.
One.
We all
We're
know who it is.
coming to Liverpool soon, aren't we? I think.
Yo, my boy Lisandro better be in there.
Backdoors relax.
Actually,
Backdoors
to be
relax.
honest.
Cool. Calm. We're calm.
Don't need to bring in Liverpool into it.
We're gonna talk about Liverpool. Don't worry when we get
Oh
there.
crap!
Yep.
So yeah, and then so just with some cards. Samasi says better than Casemiro. That's a red card. I assume.
Can I also say that they have Smith Rowe, I think, on the bench. They've got Martinelli, Saka.
Really?
They've got
So
quality
does Smith
players
Rowe play in
that
the 8
whole
or the
squad.
6 chainsaw?
He can.
Oh, stop.
Better than how can Ericsson play? Ericsson's a number 10, and you're playing him as an 8.
He's a number 8.
He's not a number 8. He's not a number 8.
Artin Xhaka is not stable midfield. Just volatile. That is fair.
But Xhaka, when he played for Switzerland, he's very good.
Yeah.
Zaka's better than Ericsson, but we move.
Let's go to Dortmund next.
What about Dortmund? Okay.
Well,
Oof, this is a tough one.
I don't know about.
Paul,
I would say meh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say
They got unfortunate because of Haller's situation. So then they
Yeah.
had to panic buy and get
Yeah.
Modest. They
Yeah.
got a good center back. They got a good center back in Nico Schlotterbeck, but
Don't need to disrespect Modeste. He saved Köln to get Europe.
yeah, he did. But Modest is not that. I think at first I was bigging up their transfers, but then when I was overthinking it, I was like, you know what? These guys are not good except for Nico Schlotterbeck, and they got Adeyemi.
And they get
Fine.
Nicolas Sule on a free.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Sule?
Yeah, I mean, it's part of this.
He's
It's part of
probably at McDonald's right now.
Yeah. He showed up again overweight to training camp.
He's probably with Eden Hazard on McDonald's.
Can we move on from Dortmund? They're a waste of time. They shouldn't be a club. Just move on. Like put them where.
That's harsh. That's
Wow.
harsh.
They're
Wow.
a waste of.
So you're
they're a
talking
waste of
about
a club.
Chainsaw.
Waste of a
You're
club.
talking about a club that has more Champions Leagues than Arsenal, Tottenham, Man City, PSG combined.
No, but current.
Of course,
Dortmund,
currently,
it's just a
of
waste
course,
of time.
of course,
It's an
currently
absolute waste
they're
of time.
garbage.
All right,
But
just put them in May.
yeah, we'll put them in there.
True.
I'm not on drugs.
You know,
Why did you highlight that?
Metal Paul. Dortmund lost. Yeah, Dortmund. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, I forgot about
I think I'd
Oh,
actually
yeah,
I'd actually put Dortmund in poor, man. because
all right.
I just can't see.
And they lost
Yeah, there
Holland.
you go.
And they lost Haaland, they lost the
Oh,
county.
yeah, Holland as
Yeah,
well.
forget the
Yeah,
club, man.
yeah.
Such a
It's
irrelevant club.
I would agree. I would totally agree with you there.
So, you want to be so rude that Jude Bellingham's not going to come to Liverpool?
He's going to Man City or Real Madrid. We know that. We just know that. Next summer, FC is not getting
No.
Jude Bellingham.
Dude, I said it to, I don't know, someone, Jersey boy, I believe he said, Bellingham is gonna be at Anfield. I promise you, he's gonna be
He's
there.
not going to be an
No,
Man
we're not.
City and
No,
Real
we're
Madrid.
not going to
He's
talk
going
about
to-
Bellingham.
heard
We're
that.
not,
He's going to be at Anfield.
we're
Yeah,
not
that's
talking
why
about
Chelsea.
that. We're not talking about that.
Yeah,
please.
and Mo agrees. Waste of the club. Better be nice if you
No,
want
the
Jude.
waste of a club.
Jude.
Dissolve the club.
Chelsea. Chelsea is next. Chelsea.
This could go anywhere, I think.
So obviously they signed. They failed to sign Koundé, Rafinha.
No,
The
they fought with Barca the whole summer.
whole summer, exactly. But they ended up working with
Aubameyang.
Barcelona at the end by signing Aubameyang and giving them Alonso.
And the Leicester
You guys think
Fofana.
like I don't know if you saw the
Fofana,
Aubameyang video
Please.
of him joining Chelsea. Like he didn't look right. Do you think
Wow.
like when he got robbed? Do
Yeah.
you think like it was Chelsea gangsters saying, "Yo, you need to go to London. We're gonna shoot you," because he looked like he was under duress, man.
No, you shouldn't say that, man.
No,
But-
you
Relax,
don't
man.
watch the video.
This is why you need
Relax,
to be
bro.
humble.
Relax.
This
Relax.
weekend, Arsenal are going to humble you.
This is
And
why
you're
I
going to
see
disappear.
it's relaxed.
They
Like-
also got Koulibaly.
They did get
Yeah,
Koulibaly.
Koulibaly, that's it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so let's think about who they got. They got
Good
Cucurella, they got Koulibaly, they got
Yeah.
Fofana, they got
Good
Aubameyang, they got
But-
Chukwuemeka.
they got
Anybody else?
Raheem
And
Sterling.
Raheem Sterling.
Ryan Sterling.
Okay, so
They
where did they upgrade on the field?
Sterling.
Left
I mean,
wing.
Timo Werner. They upgraded on Timo Werner.
Okay.
Right.
They
Left
upgraded
wing.
on their defenders
Centre-back.
with Koulibaly and Fofana.
Yeah, I agree.
The left back was already good. So Cucurella.
That's true.
They didn't
um,
need Cucurella, in my opinion.
I
A good
know.
squad depth.
Did they
Yeah,
sign a
it's
midfielder?
Nope.
Yeah,
They
Zakaria.
signed Zakaria.
Oh yeah, Zakaria on loan.
Oh,
I mean, come
Zakaria.
on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if he's an upgrade, Zakaria. I don't
This
know.
is a meh. I would say it's a meh for Chelsea.
You think so?
To be fair,
Yeah,
I think
not a
Zakaria
massive
is
upgrade.
better than Jorginho.
Do you know what it is? All their players are very
That's
good
true.
on paper, but it's
Exactly.
like what I don't see how they'll be able to gel together. And at the end of the day, if you got Aubameyang and you don't have a playmaker or creator, I don't know. Like I don't know.
Massey has a good point here that Paul, the problem was the attack and they brought Sterling and Ubba. That's the fair. Because if you think where were Chelsea issues last season, was it not their ability
Yeah,
to
scoring
create
goals.
score
Yep,
goals?
I agree.
They upgraded that area, then could it make an argument that they actually did upgrade?
But Uber and Sterling aren't the best signings. Sterling's an upgrade, definitely, but Aubameyang just it doesn't
Is
seem right.
Aubameyang an upgrade over Lukaku though?
I think he's
Yeah.
going to face
Yeah,
the
he's
same
upgrade.
problems as Lukaku.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Thank
He's
you.
going to face the exact same problems.
The only
He's
difference
just
is
going to have
Sterling will
thumbs
be-
up and he's going to point to where he wanted the ball. That's what's going to happen to Aubameyang.
Oh yeah, guys. Also, Obama's wearing the number 9 jersey.
Oh, geez.
Oh, the curse.
Yeah, he's done,
I'm
unfortunately.
telling
him,
you,
man.
bro. He is under duress, man. I'm telling you.
It's
They're gonna
cursed.
press the Y button on FIFA to do a pass through ball to Aubameyang. That's how they're gonna score goals. The Y button on FIFA.
If only. Oh wait, SMB says something is up in Barcelona. I've seen Laporte have a black eye on the weekend, like someone punched him on the face. Lewandowski was recently robbed of his Rolex for training. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Things are wild at Barcelona right now.
I saw some meme about Laporta that he was
No.
holding a pizza. Like,
Oh, no.
Like, why are they memeing Laporta when he has signed his players?
we're gonna go to Barcelona second actually, because I would be interested to see what people's thoughts on their window. So where are we putting Chelsea then? Are we putting them in upgraded or meh?
I would put meh.
We're
They've
saying
upgraded in certain areas, but not in the areas that are necessarily needed.
so you don't think that this?
But it's harsh though. Like when you sign 4 good players who most of them 2-3 years ago were world class, you can't.
Yeah, that's
put them
2-3 years ago.
I know, but you can't put them in there. Like
Yeah, but
And then
Chelsea,
at the same
no. The fact is, Chelsea were meant to win the league last year. That's what Chelsea fans were saying. Now they've been humbled, and where are they now? They're not going to win the league title.
Oh yeah, one last thing. I think Chelsea spent the most money this window of all teams.
Exactly, and that as well.
Mm.
So how can you? How is that not an upgrade on this
Wait.
squad?
They made
Okay,
some.
but
upgrades,
so
not-
if you spend that, how much did they spend? Like 300 million?
I think it's 300 million.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! So if you're gonna spend 300 million and you didn't properly upgrade, let's say 4 to 5 positions, is that an upgrade on the squad?
But the thing is, but I don't know why I'm playing devil's advocate. But the thing is, Chelsea coming into this season, they were lost a lot of defenders. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Rudiger, Christensen, Alonso is gone, and they expected Aspilicueta to go as well. So they've replaced. They've fully upgraded their defense. We can all agree on that. You see what I mean? We can all
Okay,
agree
so
that they fully upgraded their defense.
Fuck
And
this.
then
Do
in
you
attack,
think
sorry,
the
let me
biggest
finish
problem
this.
for them was the midfield?
Okay, you cannot address all your problems in one season because then at the end of the day, like they also had issues in getting goals up top. Say what you want about Aubameyang and Sterling, they can at least get you goals. Like one of the problems was that Timo Werner kept missing one-on-ones, and Lukaku couldn't gel into the team. So Sterling, he misses chances, but he's still gonna be better than Timo Werner.
But factors, Tuchel should be aiming for the league title this season. There's no excuse for Chelsea. He spent
Why
200
this
million.
Liverpool and City are around, man? How can you
No,
put that on them?
Liverpool. You can see Liverpool are in a state right now. City are the
What
only
state are they
challengers.
in? What state are they in?
Alright, let's move on.
They're in a state, but
What state is they? He just came back from a
Let's
quad.
let's come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
Came
we're
back from a quad, man.
Don't
No,
worry
no,
about Don't worry about this. We'll get to Liverpool. 'Cause
But
Liverpool had
you
problems.
can't overrate Chelsea's window like Spurs' window. Like
No,
they
I'm
need
saying
world-class
that
players now.
on paper
It's
they've
May.
upgraded. On paper they have upgraded.
Let's take a break. So Sixers. Okay, so Mike, Met or upgrade?
Upgrade.
Chainsaw, Met or upgrade?
Meh.
Adson Foreman, Met or upgrade?
I kind of want to put like kind of in between if that's possible, but I guess I'll.
I
go
agree.
that
I
way.
agree. I agree.
So you go upgrade as well.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, Sebastian,
Upgrade. Fine.
Factos,
Upgrade.
upgrade. Okay, so
Okay,
upgrade it is for Chelsea. Okay, we'll leave it at that.
It's
Okay,
definitely an upgrade over Pulisic and Lukaku, definitely.
so I think it's PSG next, man. PSG.
Transfer window.
Now
winners.
they're a winner. They've won
Yes.
this. They've
Easily.
they've-
The winners.
Oh,
They've won this, bro.
Incomings, outgoings important too. Yeah, it's a combination of both. It's a combination of both. So people think PSG won it.
They're
Okay,
not winners.
Yes.
Man City
Yes,
are
they
the clear
are.
winners.
Did
Man
they
You can
resign
have more
Mbappe?
than one winner.
Did they resign Mbappe?
Oh,
Yes.
no, more
Yeah.
than one.
Yeah, we have more than one. We have more than one winner.
Okay, yeah, I
because-
keep thinking there's only one.
So they re-signed Mbappe. They
They
got
signed
rid of.
Skriniar as
They
well,
got rid
right?
of. No, they didn't sign Skriniar.
Skriniar.
They tried
Skriniar.
to. No, they
Oh,
didn't. So they got rid of all those deadwood midfielders except for Ratti, and they got ballers. Vitinha,
Whoa,
Carlos
wait.
Soler, Fabio
You said-
Vieira.
Wait, Michael, did you say Verratti is deadwood in terms of the
No.
midfield?
No, he said
I
they
said
kept-
they got all the rid of the deadwood except Verratti.
Oh, except Verratti. Okay.
They're
Yeah,
really
yeah.
genius.
Javier Ruiz.
Then they got Ekitike, Mukiele. I think they've had a brilliant window, and they didn't even spend that much money.
No.
Masterclass from Luis Campos.
They're
Absolute
they're
masterclass.
still gonna bottle the CL though. Like we know this. They do this every summer.
We'll
PSG
see.
won
That's
the
a,
window.
that's a that's
Well,
a topic for another day.
We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll
We'll
see.
see. I think this is a really good PSG squad, so I think they've definitely won the window.
Yeah.
I can't.
I think Neymar's just making it look like they've won the window, but
Oh, come on. No.
Neymar's just balling out. He's just making them look like they're the winners of the transfer window.
It's the bloody World
And Messi,
Cup in
Messi
December.
and Neymar
Why
making
do
this
you-
look like the winning transfer window.
Oh,
But, you know.
It's the
Wait.
World Cup in December, November.
Yeah,
So
yeah, exactly.
why do you think you will play good? Of course. Because it's the
I
World
rate-
Cup.
No, I'm saying those two players are making the transfer window seem like it's a winning transfer window. They're carrying that team so well that you guys will think, wow, PSG, everyone's sick. But it's
Watch.
just those two are just doing magic, basically.
Watch what Messi's gonna do in the Champions League.
Yeah, but he's not a summer signing, is he? Messi's not a summer signing. Neither is Neymar. But those two are balling out so much that you're thinking PSGs have signed superstars when PSG might have signed average players. But Messi and Neymar are performing at such a level that it's
So
just
do you
mind-
really think Renato Sanchez is average?
Yeah.
yeah,
Renato Sanchez.
he's a
Yeah.
bang average.
He's okay.
Michael somehow made him seem like he's world class.
Dear
like
Lord. Chainsaw,
Bye.
you just
Michael,
know
you're
Stuart
full.
Downing and Jordan Henderson football, bro.
Listen, mate, I
Hang up.
suffered. I know what average looks like.
No, Michael. I've seen Renato Sanchez at Swansea, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Bro,
boy-
he was 19 years old when he was
Yeah,
at Swansea
exactly,
in a poor
I've seen him at
situation.
Bayern.
Relax.
I've
Been
Bayern
relevant for how
Munich,
many
bro.
years?
Seriously, 19 in the Prem. That's huge
At
pressure.
Swansea City, was that the season they got relegated as well? By the way, I
Yes.
think it was.
Okay, let's move to the next club. Yes, we can't rate Renato Sanchez.
Okay,
Wait,
okay. So
this is
Chainsaw,
blasphemous.
Chainsaw,
This
did they
is
upgrade in their
blasphemous.
midfield? Let me ask you that. Did they upgrade significantly in their midfield?
They upgraded. That I haven't disagreed with that, but I'm saying
You don't think they're winners?
yeah, they're not winning. But
They're not winning the CL. They're not winning it.
it's not.
Okay, we will
Yeah,
see.
we know they're not
we
going to
will
win the
see.
Champions League, but we'll.
Let's get to Barcelona. Well,
Jesus Christ.
Smasi saying Renato Sanchez are great signings. What are you talking about? That's well. See, there's disagreement.
It's for the future. It's for the future.
He's a dusty baller, man. He's the next Ben Arfa. I'm telling you.
Who's a dusted ball? Renato Sanchez.
I mean, he looks. Listen, Michael. I don't get hyped about players who look good in comps or every now and again when they play for an international team or in the Champions League playing for Lille. I don't. Let's see what he does in the Champions League playing for PSG. Until then, I'll give him the respect that he deserves. But until then, he's a dusty baller, man.
What if he turns up in the World Cup?
Exactly.
Then I'll give him the respect that he deserves. Until then,
World Cup or something.
but his career up to now has been disappointing.
His favorite player is probably James Milner. Who knows? This guy.
Let's
It's
quickly
actually Lisandro Martinez, but
let's quickly move on to Barcelona right now, which I think is another
Interesting.
interesting one because obviously I don't know what levers they pulled to do what they did, but apparently there's like 5 or 6 or 7 of them.
It's criminal.
So they signed obviously Koundé, they signed Rafinha, they signed Lewandowski,
Kessie,
Christensen,
and
Marcos
Christensen,
Alonso,
and
Hector
Marcos
Bellerin.
Alonso.
Hector Bellerin.
Right.
Rafinha.
I'm trying to start good with them, and then you added all those those bricks there. Obviously, more importantly, they got a lot of their out players gone, so they were able to like offload, Braithwaite. They're able to offload TT.
Long way.
Oh yes. How many
Yes.
winners can we have? Is there a limit?
As
Or-
many.
No, as many.
Okay.
You could just pick anyone. So you can make an argument that Barcelona could be
I think
considered
they're
one of the
winners.
winners. One of the
Yeah.
winners.
winners.
I wouldn't disagree with that, to be honest. And SMB in the
For
chat.
me, Barca is winner.
Yeah, winner.
Fully winner.
The Lewandowski signing, I think, was definitely a
But the thing is, we speak to Barca fans though. I don't think they would agree with you. I feel like if you say upgraded, that would be more.
No, the reason why Barcelona
more true.
they're being teased by Gerard Romero.
Bro.
So-
No, because they were
No.
expecting Bernardo Silva.
That,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that
They were
teaser he
following-
gave yesterday.
They were following Gerard Romero like all summer window, and he was hyping them all the time. So he was raising the expectations, like they're going to get Bernardo Silva.
And they also wanted a good left back and a good right back.
Yeah, the fullbacks is kind of what makes it disappointing.
Do you see what I mean? And they needed somebody in midfield as well.
Ooh, actually, okay.
'Cause, like-
Anson, as you as a Barca fan, would you say that you wouldn't say that you were winners? You'd say just upgraded, would you?
I mean, I think we had a pretty good window, but I wouldn't say it's like a perfect window. Like if you what is the winner? Did that winners have to be like 10 out of 10 or like is 9?
It has to be. It has to be a perfect window if you're a winner. It has to be near enough perfect for you guys.
Well, then I can't really say it's a perfect because I don't really like that. I think the fullbacks are very underwhelming, to be fair. So
True.
I
But
mean,
it's-
like
at
what?
least
They
at least
didn't
it's
have
1 year
to
deals for
sign.
both.
They didn't have to sign Rafinha. They really didn't have to because they've already got Usman Dembele and
Oh,
Ansu Fati and Ferran Torres, whatever you want to say. But they could have spent that money on a good fullback or something like that. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I wish we weren't really going for Bernal Silva. I think we should have prioritized right back, fullbacks over Bernal Silva.
So I feel like upgrade. I would personally say that they've definitely upgraded on their squad. But like, I don't. I mean, they're the biggest club in the world. Like that transfer window is not really like, whoa, that's amazing. I'm not really impressed by it, if I'm being honest with you.
I don't think Barcelona's winners. Only Lewandowski is a good signing, says Paradez. And SMB says no team had a perfect window. Yeah, I don't think any team. perfection is very rare to get in a transfer window. But
Yeah.
I would say that because we're talking transfer window winners, I don't necessarily say perfect window. I think but you can clearly see the clubs where they've made significant signings where this team can potentially dominate or challenge for major trophies. That's why I would put into this transfer window like winner section. Upgraded for me would be more like okay, they've improved the squad, so but maybe they just needed a bit more, if that makes sense.
That applies more to Barca. They've improved their squad, but they still need more. You see what I mean?
So we're gonna go again for a vote. Barcelona, so it's between upgraded and transfer window winners. So Mike,
I think they've won this window. I think they've significantly upgraded their squad compared to what they had last year. In games they had, what did they have? Abde, they had Ferran Torres, and they had somebody and Jutgla as the forwards. I'm sorry, you have Rafinha, Lewandowski. That's good enough for me. And Kessie as backup for midfielders, and you get Koundé and Christensen. I think it's a great window from Barcelona. I think they've won.
fair enough. And Chainsaw, upgrade.
They're winners. I just need to say that there's 4 bigger clubs in Barcelona, but yeah, they're winners.
Can you name those 4? Can you name those 4 Chainsaw?
Okay, I'll name them. Real Madrid, hands down.
Okay.
Don't think anyone could argue with that. Bayern Munich, maybe you could argue, but you could put them in that list. AC Milan, 7 Champions League, you have to respect that. And obviously Liverpool. So you have to respect 6 years. We moved.
Stop it.
6 years. You have to respect history.
Okay,
and
sorry.
football heritage, as Mourinho would say.
Yeah, the only
Respect
thing is
it.
you can't remove corner taken quickly for a while. That's part of the problem. Right?
Exactly.
Origi.
We own Barcelona. but-
Shout out to Origi. Divock Origi. Shout out.
Shout out to Divock Origi, man. Like,
Yeah, go.
where's Divock went? He went to
AC
AC Milan.
Milan.
AC Milan.
We'll come to in a bit as well, actually. So,
Really?
Absent Ford, Barca upgraded or winners?
This is an interesting one. I think for the most part, I would say I guess I'll put winners because I think overall it was still a great window, even though I think it wasn't a perfect window by any means. I am still relatively happy, so I'll put it winners. I think a huge reinforcement was made, as Michael said earlier.
And Sebastian?
My majority picks winners, so I would pick winner to me.
Yes. Yeah, so Factos, we're going with winners. The majority, the democracy has spoken, so winners it is. Bayern Munich. So Massive, if you're still in the chat, I want to hear your thoughts. I mean, you told your thoughts on the previous video, but let's have thoughts. Bayern obviously signed
Sadio Mane. De Ligt.
Gravenberg.
Maswari, Delit,
Yep,
Matthias Tell.
yep.
Can they be winners?
Yeah, they're winners, man. All day
Yeah,
long.
winners. I mean, they're going to win the league again. So,
Samasi says upgrade. Samasi says upgrade. Do you not think that you're one of the winners alongside PSG or Barcelona? Because a lot of people in the chat are saying winners.
I think they've won.
Yeah, they've won.
yeah.
Man.
Yes.
They haven't had a right back since Philip Lahm. They got Maswari. They
We
got
need a
Graham.
great centre back. Is the
She
argument.
doesn't rate De Ligt, so
Yeah, she doesn't rate Delit.
Yeah, she doesn't make the lid.
but De Ligt's
so-
good. He's not great, but he's good.
And also, Lewandowski is a big loss. So do you combine that with the fact that the lit isn't that great and Lewandowski they lost?
But they
him?
brought in Mane, so I mean,
So
And think,
Sadio Mane.
and think about the fee they paid for Mane and Grafenberg. Less than 40
Exactly.
million for both of them.
Yeah,
In a
Yeah,
market
winners.
where Anthony went for 100 million.
Hey, chill, man. Chill.
yeah. We won't talk about it. Well, you know,
Chill.
Well, we're gonna talk about it.
we're going to
He's
talk.
at the same market Darwin Nunes
Yeah.
went for 100 million.
Yeah,
It's the same market where whatchamacallit, where there was another one. Morgan Gibbs White went for 40 million. So there we go.
yeah. That's It says, yeah, I'm sure about our defense. And then King Stash Altman says the real one is the window of Levante. And
No. PSG they were winners. We did not sign anyone.
so Bayern Munich. I mean, there seems to be a general consensus, Samasi. You know, so I know you said they're upgraded. So, but there seems to be on the panel, they're probably one of the winners.
the winner of the transfer window doesn't have to have the perfect window. So
No.
if there's 1 or 2 holes, it's fine as long as you upgrade in most areas. In the bit.
Guys, to make it interesting, can we only have like 4 teams as winners? So
No,
we can
5.
Five?
It's a
Five.
round-
Five
it's
is
a
good.
round number.
All right, okay.
I
So
see
then
what
we
you
could
did.
end up having like 15 teams up there.
Oh no, I think that aside from maybe one, possibly two other teams, I think everyone else that we're going to talk about, you can make an argument that they haven't. So Inter Milan, I think, is next.
Meh.
Man.
Man, I don't think that obviously they re-signed, I guess, on loan.
Lukaku.
Oh, they signed
They only signed Aslani, who's gonna be a backup midfielder, and Acerbi on loan. So I'm sorry, they're meh.
Nah, it's gotta be poor, man. That's
Yeah.
more than
Look, they upgraded their striker significantly with Lukaku over Dzeko, so that's why I'm giving them meh.
Oh, they got the keeper, Onana.
Oh,
for
Onana.
free.
I forgot
They
about
got
Onana.
Free.
Yeah.
And Mkhitaryan as well on a free.
And they didn't lose Skriniar, which
No, they
that
didn't
would have
lose
been disaster.
They kept him. Yeah, they kept him.
They kept Barella as well,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
that's good as well. But maybe,
Not acceptable.
maybe. But it's Mayer's best.
Yeah, I think Mayor's probably, yeah. They've not significantly, they're not weakened completely. So, but yeah, yeah, Mayor, I'd say.
Oh, here we go.
Okay,
this is
let me
poor.
just
They put him poor.
let me just put it there.
Nah,
Move on, move
Let me
on.
just put it there. Thank you very much. We can move. AC Milan, right? RDS. AC
Nah.
Milan.
Yeah, AC Milan.
Charles de Ketelaere, Origi.
Upgrade.
No,
He's
let's,
safe.
I want to go because the Liverpool fans have got to give their speech, but we need.
Let me go. Let me chat.
Start with Factos, yeah, and then go to. And
First
end
of
with
all,
fans. Yeah, okay.
Arthur Melo is an upgrade on Jordan Henderson and what's his name? James Milner. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, we can agree.
We got some agreement. So you replace Sadio Mane with Darwin Nunes. Of different type of players.
Is that an upgrade?
He's not an upgrade, but
There
he's
we
a
go.
replacement. Do you see what I mean? But if you don't have a hole in your squad because you got a rubbish striker, you can't use that excuse anymore, right? So you've got a midfielder and you've got a striker and you've got Fabio Carvalho as well, who's a little star boy.
Yeah.
Like you can't say it's a
Or in clutch
poor
goals.
window. At the very best, it's definitely not poor. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, that very same team was 2 games away from doing a quad 2 months ago or 3 months ago, and now you've lost a striker, you've replaced a striker, and you've added a midfield when you've not even lost a midfield. You've added 2 midfielders in Carvalho and Arthur Melo. So make me a case as to why you believe that window is
Factos,
poor.
have you
What
watched
else were you
Arthur? Have you
expecting?
watched Arthur? I'm gonna ask you this. Have you watched Arthur?
He's a baller, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Was he not at Barcelona? Was he not at Barcelona?
That doesn't
Even I-
matter. Have you watched him at Juventus?
Even I
I've
can't
not watched
say
him
that.
at Juve, no.
Okay,
I'm not
well
watching
then you clearly don't know who Arthur Melo is.
So
Maybe
why
you've watched.
would you
you've-
sign him? Why would Club
because
sign
it's called a panic buy, and they have no other plan except get somebody on loan, bring a body in, and that's Arthur. He'll play 10 games. He'll probably be another Kabak, another Saul, and that's what happened. Liverpool completely got this transfer window wrong. I don't care. They panicked and got Darwin Núñez because Sadio Mane wanted to leave. Fair enough. That was his decision. It wasn't down to money. We got Darwin Núñez. I don't know why we got him. I generally don't.
You got Calvin Ramsey as well.
Yeah. But
the
he has-
back-
Is he okay? Are these guys going to start? Is Calvin Ramsey going to start?
Nah, he's not going to start. No,
Like,
he's
okay,
not.
is Arthur Melo going to start in our midfield? I don't care about right now. If all of our midfielders are healthy, is Arthur Melo going to start?
No.
Okay, is
Why
Darwin,
would he not? No. Why would he not? Because you
because
guys
we
complain
have
about Henderson and
Thiago.
Milner.
Because no, because we have Thiago, Fabinho, and Harvey Elliott. Those 3 are
We
starting.
So are those your best 3 midfielders?
Yes, they are.
Really? Harvey
Yes.
Area over Arthur?
Yes. I'm sorry, Factos. You have not been watching Arthur Melo. This guy is.
I watched him at Barca, man. This guy was
That was 3
balling
years
out.
ago, and he has gone down significantly. Like, he is terrible. They should take away his Brazilian passport. I'm sorry.
So do you think he's just there to make up the numbers then?
Yes, that it's called a panic buy. Why do you think it was made on deadline day? Because the captain got injured. Once the captain got injured, then Liverpool were like, "Oh, now we got to get a body in." Arthur Melo of all players, I don't understand. I really don't.
How long is Henderson out for?
They said 5 games, a couple weeks.
Wait, Henderson is out.
Yeah, he got a
Yes.
hamstring injury.
So then
I don't know why you're complaining because you guys have been cussing him out.
Yeah, look, I don't want any player to get injured, and we all don't. But Henderson is just garbage nowadays. I'm sorry, he's just garbage.
So, but Thiago and Fabinho are fit to play anyway,
Thiago's injured still. He's out
Is
for a
he
couple
still
weeks.
injured?
Yep.
and Fabinho's fit.
So Liverpool have an injury-prone midfielder. What do? We signed another injury-prone midfielder in Arthur. Really? I'm sorry.
Do you know?
This
You
is-
know what ideas? Put him in Paul. I agree, man.
Oh, thank you, Factos. Matt's trying to make a Matt's trying to
trying.
make a case. Matt's trying to make a case for Arthur Melo. Are you kidding me?
I'm trying.
No, I thought he was doing bits at Juventus. You know,
No,
what I
he
mean?
wasn't, bro.
I mean,
he was
I
getting
I mean-
benched by Rabiot. Are you kidding me?
I
He
mean,
should have got
I-
Rabiot.
but do you think? Like much like with Lewandowski to Bayern Munich, that if Nunes, because let's be real, we can't judge Nunes right now because the guy
Yeah.
was rash. So suddenly now Liverpool are now playing much like City. So because City have slightly changed the way they're playing, and now they've got Haaland as a number 9. So are we being too reactionary that when suddenly not Nunes starts the ball because he played a very good game in the Community Shield against City? Will Liverpool play to Nunes as a number 9, and will we see improvement in that sense? Because they will play differently when he starts playing. So could you make a case that
I agree, RDS, but the problem is Darwin Núñez is a one-season wonder. There is no track record that he's going to actually ball at Liverpool immediately, and we need him to ball immediately. He needs to score 15 goals. I'm sorry.
I mean, but Michael, to be fair to him, in the first couple of games that we've watched of him, he came on against Fulham, got a goal and assist. I don't know how. Shoddy, I'll never know how he got a goal and assist in a game. And then the next game against Palace, he obviously got sent off. But before he got sent off, he was causing problems in that penalty box.
He was causing problems, but he was also missing chances.
Yeah, I hear that. But I feel like over the course of the season, he will probably bang some of them chances in. I feel like towards the beginning, he was a little bit anxious because obviously everybody's been on his case. It's the first couple of games. But I feel like once he settles down and, he's chaos, bro. He
is chaos factors. I agree, but the biggest problem I've had with Liverpool in the last couple of seasons is we have not significantly replaced Gini Wijnaldum, and we still haven't.
Yeah,
and that's clearly been a problem with Liverpool. Our midfield is just so dire. It's dry like the Saharan desert. I really don't get it.
King Status is Charlie Masunda better than Arthur Melo? That's
at this point, yeah.
Yes.
So
look, Arthur Melo could surprise us all, and I hope he balls out. But just based on what he has done in the last couple of seasons at Juventus, I think it's just a panic buy and a body. That's it.
And we should have sold Milner, Keita, Ox in the summer.
That's fair.
Let's
because I've got to bounce about 20 minutes or so. So
let's
speed run this.
Let's quickly speed run this. Okay, so everyone's agreed that Liverpool has been poor. Okay, fine. I agree. AC Milan. I know Antonio, you're on the chat, so I know you'll be able to say, but yeah, I think AC Milan have upgraded.
Yeah.
Yes, because they had the GOAT.
Yeah, the goat Origi. I would actually say meh, to be honest. I think they need a right winger. That was the position they really needed badly. Charles de Ketelaere is a good signing. I don't know why they got Serginho Dest. Maybe as a backup right back, fair enough. But I would maybe put meh because they really need a right winger. If they're gonna go another season with Salamakers, okay.
They not signed what's his name from Messias.
I don't know if they already signed him. I think he was on loan or they made him permanent. But
permanent, okay.
If you're gonna rely on Junior Messias in the Champions League, good luck. No, look, he's a good player, but in the Champions League, no. But I guess you guys say upgrade.
He's the B-Tech Messi.
He's the B-Tech. That's still a compliment. That's still a compliment, Sebastian. If he's the B-Tech Messi, that's a compliment. And obviously, Sergio Dest was there as well.
They have Zlatan, Giroud, and Origi up top. I think they will be fine.
They will be fine.
What's the combined age of their strikers? 101 or something?
It's almost 150 at this point.
So, Giroud is 36, but in reality, he looks like 25 or something. Not even kidding.
Look like that. Man City are winners. We just skip Man City.
AC Milan got new owners. Oh, we're saying Man City winners already. Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
They got that tap-in motion to Haaland.
Yeah, Haaland is just
United's an interesting one. That's rare to me.
Do you know what? I would actually put United here.
I agree, man. 100%.
Did you say that?
I actually. Okay, hear me out. Hear me
No,
out,
no,
guys.
no,
Okay,
no,
here.
Mike,
Nah,
we don't do
100%.
we don't do
No, no,
reverse jinxes on this
No,
channel.
I'm not. I'm actually not reverse jinxing. What do you? Okay, so you upgraded on right winger with Anthony, right? You got a better center back now, Lisandro Martinez. You got a
Better
better
left
CDM
back.
with Casemiro. You got a way. What I tell you about Malacia, RDS? I said this guy's gonna be a great
did.
left back. So you
did.
upgraded in 4 positions.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Michael,
So it would have been, I think, maybe.
Now we upgraded on 5
Michael,
positions.
Michael.
What's the 5th position?
Ericsson.
Okay. It would have been great if you got a striker. That would have made even more better.
Yeah, Michael. Did Anthony have more than one good season?
Yeah,
Two
I would
good
say
seasons.
I would say he's had 2 good seasons. Don't talk to me, Chainsaw, about GA. I don't want to hear that crap about GA, please.
No. Because if Nunes is going to get treated with only one great season, then surely Anthony's in the same.
What
bracket
James
as
is trying to
Nunes.
say is Liverpool should go to Met.
No. What I'm trying to say is let's not overrate Anthony. Let's not just immediately say that
True.
this guy's a baller, like just like that. Yes,
Yeah,
But he's an upgrade on Anthony Elanga or Rashford.
My
Okay,
argument,
what I mean?
you should upgrade on those two.
my argument though is that when you look at Manchester United's outgoings, like in terms of the squad, like obviously they lost Cavani, they lost Lingard,
Pogba,
they lost Pogba, they lost Matic,
James Garner.
James Garner, obviously Bayes, obviously gone as well. So with all those outgoings, United might mention. That's why I would say upgraded. I'll give you winners. No, because I
No,
think
but
that-
ideas. This is where you're wrong because yeah, we got rid of 8 players, but how many of those were actually playing?
Cavani
Like,
was
I don't care that we got rid of Jesse Lingard when he wasn't even playing for us. You see
Yeah,
what I mean? I don't care that we got rid of James
Ideas.
Garner, Andres Pereira when they weren't even playing for us.
Yeah,
We
no,
replaced
yes.
Paul
Who
Pogba,
are your
replaced
fullbacks?
Matic, we replaced Eric Bailly, we replaced
We didn't-
Luke Shaw, Tellez. Like
we didn't
these are
replace
massive upgrades
didn't-
on the team.
we didn't replace Pogba. Who replaced Pogba in the team? We didn't replace.
Oh,
Pogba.
you could argue Casemiro, Ericsson have replaced Pogba.
No.
That's
Don't-
another-
That I would
It's a
that I would
different
disagree,
profile.
Bartos.
No,
Bartos
it's a
Slack.
different profile of a player.
No, we
Different
didn't-
profile of a player.
we don't have a ball carrying midfielder at all. Like on which Pogba
But like in
was.
Ten Hag system, you don't need a ball carrying midfielder. You don't need that.
RDS. Who are
Hello?
your fullbacks?
Dallo and Malacia.
Oh, come on, man. Malacia is an
To be honest,
upgrade from
the biggest
midfield,
reason
but-
why I would say upgrade is because like United needs to sign a striker, not a number 9.
But RDS, you've got Barcelona on there. Yes, we've all agreed that they've upgraded, but they still needed 2 or 3 positions to complete their squad, and they're on the winners. You don't need to have all the players that you needed in your squad. Signed for in that summer. Like
No,
at the end of
but-
the day, United got 5 first-team
Yeah, but-
players in their
Yeah,
squad.
but the fact is, the thing is, at least with Barcelona, like yes, okay, them in the 3, but like they still got key good players in all positions. Manchester, the big glaring hole for me in United is a number 9.
and a goalkeeper.
That's the biggest sort of thing. You can make an argument another midfielder because all it takes is one injury and that's it. But we don't have a consistent number 9. I'm not including Ronaldo in it. I know Ronaldo's staying. He's not. And right now, Manchester United are playing Marcus Rashford at number 9. That you can't go into a 38-game season relying on Marcus Rashford to score 20 plus goals in a season. That's insane. That can't. Every other team in this league has at least someone. Maybe Nunes could do it. Maybe Haaland can do it. Arsenal have maybe Gabriel Jesus. Chelsea, Aubameyang. United do not have a consistent forward scoring goals, and that is a big problem.
You don't think
So-
Ronaldo is that?
So
You don't think Ronaldo is that?
Not 37, man. Not
Oh, yes,
he's
I still see your goalkeeping situation as a poor situation as well. De Gea's not good enough for you guys. He needed an upgrade, but obviously he can't upgrade.
We've got Dubravka, man. We've got Dubravka.
Yeah, listen, I'm happy with upgraded, but I just felt, when I look at the PSG squads, they're not perfect. When I look at Barcelona squad, they're not perfect. I look at Bayern Munich squad, they're not perfect, but they've done massive
Casemiro and
improvement.
Anthony have gassed you up so much. It's insane.
Nah,
It's
Chainsaw.
But why
Those
no,
are,
man?
no,
Casemiro-
Chainsaw. Those are 2 quality players. I'm not gonna lie. Those are 2
That-
quality
Yeah,
players.
here, and this is also another thing as well.
Casemiro will get exposed. That's
And this is
all
also another thing I might put in point that like I'd put Casemiro as a panic signing to Mr. De Jong. Like, let's be real. United
Yeah, that's
were
a
not
good fight.
Casemiro. Like, we've spent 3 months going for De Jong, and then Casemiro, much like Varane the previous season, made himself available. And United
Exactly.
sort of went in. So in terms of planning in this window, United were totally.
RDS. United just went for the names, just like last season with Jadon Sancho, Ronaldo, and Varane. It's just Casemiro's name is like obviously is it world class name, but doesn't mean he's a world class player
is
for that system.
Chainsaw,
okay.
stop it.
Wait,
Stop
Chainsaw.
I'm just
disrespecting
giving you real
Casemiro,
Wait,
man.
I'll ask you this, Chainsaw. Is
You wouldn't say
Casemiro?
this if he signed for Liverpool.
I know.
Stop
I
it.
would say Fabinho starts heading him, but
He benches Fabinho for Brazil.
Right, let's quickly move on. We've got to quickly move on. Okay. So I can't actually
Newcastle.
see that. Who's next? Newcastle.
All right, Magpie. Ask Magpie Studio. What does he say, RDS?
I think Mike Price would say, he's in the other room. I think he would say that they've definitely upgraded. I think you've got to say you could even make an argument possible if all the players are fit, possible winners.
Isak's a good striker.
I would say they would need a right winger and maybe another midfielder.
Yeah, it's an upgrade. It's not
Isak is an
bad.
upgrade on Wilson.
Did they
Definitely.
need another midfielder with?
Yeah,
Bruno?
because they have so Joe Linton and Bruno Guimaraes are two certified midfielders, and then it's John Joe Shelby, Joe Willock,
Sean Longstaff.
Sean Longstaff.
Nice.
But they definitely upgraded on goalkeeper.
But like their
Nick Pope.
defense is a bit light as well.
They got the defense, obviously Botman as well that came in.
Oh.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
Botman's
start.
really good.
Nick
Great
Pope,
signing, Sven Botman.
I still rate Nick Pope as one of the.
Yeah, Nick Pope is a good
keeper.
He was trending on Twitter a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, because it was for some ad thing for Nick Pope. I don't know why.
What's the next team?
PSV.
No, I have no
Yes.
idea.
What the?
This is why I said we could skip a couple of clubs if you guys don't want to talk about it.
What's
No,
PSV
you
doing
talk
here,
about-
man?
You can give us a summary, Mike, as to why PSV should be upgraded.
Okay, they signed Luke De Jong, the GOAT.
That's true.
Significant upgrade. They signed Xavi Simons, who already has 6 goals in 5 games. Unbelievable signing. Then they signed...
RDS,
They-
remember that comment, please.
No, he is. Which one is that? Chainsaw is the new Souness.
Yeah, that's so true, man.
How? I'm giving you
Great.
okay, watch at the end of the season, yeah?
Hey,
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna see-
smoke
we're gonna see-
everyone. I'm
we're gonna
smoke
see
You're
Chainsaw.
saying the exact same thing soon as said.
Messi as well.
We're going to soon see Chainsaw and Talksport with Gabriel Bangalore. That's all I'm
I'm
going to
just
say.
telling you. I'm telling you. Okay, come back to me with Casemiro. Just come back to me on that. Tell me if he's a world-class player at the end of the season.
okay. Don't judge Casemiro on one season though, Chainsaw.
No, okay, his whole United career.
Yes,
I'll be
more
waiting.
Champions League than
I'll
any
wait.
of the Liverpool players, so shut up.
But yeah, I would put PSV in upgrade. I think they've done really well. I think they're going to win the Eredivisie. I already said this many times.
Same.
Okay.
I think they've done really well.
So, Michael, you're like a football encyclopedia, man. Like, do you just watch like every game on TV?
Yeah, bro. I'm not some Brexit guy.
Yeah.
I like my
Every
piri,
league, man.
I like my piri piri croissant, Wiener Schnitzel. I like my pizza. What else do
What
I
do you
like?
think? What do you think about
Oh,
Red
yeah.
Star Belgrade's transfer window?
Oh, they actually upgraded very well. They signed
Wow.
this Ghanaian guy called Bukari. Very good player.
Guys, actually, I didn't know you'd know about
Wouldn't
that.
Real Madrid be winners?
Fuck those. Just look at. I don't want to plug in my channel, but just check
Nah,
out my
plug
channel.
it.
Check out, for those who are watching, check out Bikes Talk Football, man. Check out
If you want to know about the Conference League and Europa League, if you want to know about your opponents in the Europa League, Chainsaw. I mean not Chainsaw.
Relax,
RDS and
relax.
Factos. If you want to know about, do
I'm aware.
you guys know who's managing Omonia?
Yeah, what is, man?
They're from Cyprus. Do you know who's managing them? Neil Lennon.
For real?
Wow.
Oh, they're based in Nicosia or something like that, innit?
Yeah, in Cyprus. Yep.
I should not
Yeah.
talk about the conference league because my team ain't in it, so
Yeah. Well, I'm actually going to Rome in a couple of weeks. Gonna be a fun trip.
good luck.
RDS. Where
Well,
do
it's
you
cool
put
anyway.
Madrid and winners? Because Tuchemani they signed. Who else did they sign?
Rudiger.
They signed
Rudiger. Yeah, they're winners. I mean, and they're planning ahead for the
Nah,
future.
they
The
don't.
only,
If
the
you
only
don't
thing I
have the
guess
right
you could
wing
say for Madrid is that maybe they should have got another striker as a backup to
and the
Lewandowski.
right wing.
Yeah, but
as
they
well.
didn't bow down to Mbappe, so they showed like the.
Listen,
elite
you can't put
status.
Madrid as winners because they still got holes in their squad. They don't
Where?
have a right winger, man.
Oh,
Chainsaw, is this true? Do you think?
Liverpool's
Oh, no.
forward,
No.
no, it's not. Like, I respect Mane. You know, I've changed on Mane.
Don't disrespect Mane. He's one of the best.
I've never disrespected Mane. We moved.
So we're putting Real Madrid on winners.
Yeah, they deserve to be winners.
Okay. Next, I think is it Nottingham Forest? I think it's Nottingham Forest.
Ivan.
There's
Who is-
Porto.
Oh, sorry,
Who is
Porto.
having the tier list? Is it Michael
Who's
who
next?
is Azamba too? So
I'll put here Porto.
yeah.
They're in a lot of trouble. They're in a lot
Yeah.
of debt. They have a
Yes.
lot of bills to pay apparently, Porto. So yeah, I mean they
Yeah.
signed one good center back. I think his name was Carmo from Braga, who was a really good signing. But I mean they lost
Yeah.
Vitinha and Fabio Vieira. I mean that's going to really hurt them this season.
Yeah.
So Nottingham Forest.
They're winners. They
Are
signed
they
20
winners?
players.
Are they just winners? Like, are they like they signed 60 players, man? Like, I just
No, put them on
Like-
upgrade, I guess.
Yeah, we'll put them
how do you
Listen.
upgrade? You've signed a completely new squad. Like, you've essentially signed a like clearly.
I have no idea. I know they
Nah,
signed
they,
Nico Williams.
no,
that's
ideas. They
about it.
broke their transfer, record like 3 times in one window.
What they
That ain't
spent-
hard to do because they signed 21
They
players.
they spent more money than the Serie A, Bundesliga, and I think it was La Liga combined. That's insane. That's
Only to get piped 6-0, man. It's peak.
Okay, what's the next club?
why are we putting them upgraded? I mean, I don't how.
I don't know. They can go anywhere they want.
Where are we putting?
Who cares?
Where are we putting
No.
Nottingham Forest? Are we putting them in winners?
I have to, well, because
No.
like you can't get
Wonder.
because what else can you do?
Yeah,
You
but
know
there's
what I
only
mean?
five
If you
winners.
sign 20 players,
You
you
can
got
only
to
Sign
be the
20
winners.
players. Like, what else can you There's nothing else you can do. Like,
And to be fair though, they signed some quality players like Renan
did.
Lodi, Jesse.
did.
Okay, you can say what you want about Jesse Lingard, Taiwo Awani, Manuel Denis. They've signed
Yeah.
some ballers. They really have.
yeah.
But audience, you can only have 5 winners. So that's what.
Where-
Yeah, take Madrid off.
Where's-
Yeah, they're in the top 4.
Put Madrid
The
upgrade.
Spurs is in the top
Spurs in
4.
man.
Okay, are we
Listen,
putting
man.
Madrid? Are we putting Madrid upgrade?
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
say
Madrid.
upgrade.
Okay, put them in upgrade. Yeah. Okay.
Because if they got a right winger to replace
Yeah.
Hazard, then that would have been better.
What's next?
But that is Benfica. They are a definite upgrade,
Yes.
bro. They've signed some ballers.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. I tweeted this in June. Enzo Fernandez, the midfielder, is
No,
going
no.
for he's going for 80 million next summer. This guy is
What group are they in the Champions League again?
they're with
They-
Juventus and PSG. They're finishing above
my God.
Juventus. They're going to finish
Yeah.
second in that group.
I think Juventus might get to. I had a feeling.
Michael,
Yeah.
Michael,
But you
didn't you say that we should not talk about Enzo Fernandez?
And he's already been talked about. And Liverpool want to sign Enzo Fernandez. I'm fully on board with that. I think this guy's
Yes,
this guy's going to be.
please.
Please, if Liverpool sign Enzo Fernandez, oh, cannot wait. But yeah,
What's the next club?
Atletico. Yeah, they're
Okay,
gonna go.
poor.
Oh
They're-
yeah.
They have like a huge wage problem apparently, Atletico. So
And there's
And who
something
did-
about this weird thing about how like they're only playing Griezmann for like 25 minutes a game because if they do it before they have to pay Bus like 60 million or something.
don't
Come
even.
on, man. That's
And they signed Witzel. Really, Witzel? Still? Poor
He's like 35 or something.
What's next?
Marseille. They go upgrade.
They
They,
got Sanchez. They got
And
Sanchez.
Bailly, they got Sanchez and Bailly, right?
and they got
So-
Tavares from Arsenal. He's already scored
Yeah.
4 goals for them. I
Yeah,
can't believe
he's
it.
balling
And this
out.
guy, I think Man United were linked to him. Klaus. He's a really good right back who they got from
Yeah.
Lens.
Santa
They've made a
Claus.
good signings. And Veretout from Roma. Marseille, I think they're going to be really good this season. Now, are they going to challenge PSG? No way. That's not going to happen.
Alexis Sanchez. Let's go.
Okay, that's your Chilean side. RB Leipzig, where are we putting them? They signed
Yeah.
Timo Werner. They signed
Hey, Timo Werner dropped a free piece recently. He dropped a free piece.
RDS. That was against a 4th division team.
I'm gonna say upgrade because Werner is definitely an upgrade over Andre Silva.
That's true. And Sorloth.
Yeah,
That's
Griezmann
cool.
cannot play more than 50% of his games. I thought it meant Atletico pay Barca 40 million. You know, that's way less than Nottingham
Wow.
Forest have spent in the transfer window. That tells you something. That Nottingham Forest are a bigger club than Atletico Madrid. That actually tells you something. It's you can make an argument there. So 2 Champions Leagues anyway. But anyway, go on.
And
Go
then
on.
Sevilla is.
Poor.
I don't know.
I would say poor.
I would say poor.
Ooh.
They're in deep trouble. I don't think they're getting top 4 this season. They're in deep trouble. When you lose 2 of your starting center backs and you don't really get quality center backs or a quality. I mean, they got Alex Telles, but I don't know. I feel like Sevilla are going to be in big trouble this season. And offensively, they have no clue what they're doing. They signed Isco for, I guess, vibes. That's it, and a name. That's pretty much it.
And I want to say, I would, if I know ALK would never be in this because we didn't,
Oh.
but of course I would have us in poor because
Okay, Sebastian. All right, Sebastian.
Ah,
Well, that's the list then, RDS.
Yeah, man. So obviously transfer.
So basically, if I'm looking at this, Liverpool are screwed.
No. Because I still think I still think you guys are over exaggerating about Liverpool personally. So I would have actually put Liverpool in the upgraded category myself. But like,
Nah.
Nah, you're just jinxing.
no.
Now you're just jinxing.
No. Like I just think that like you guys are underestimating Nunes. That's what I'm saying. I think Nunes could be that guy that could carry Liverpool to having a successful season. If you combine, if every Liverpool player is fit and you've got Nunes in that team, then I think it'd be quite dangerous. So
No, you know the problem with Liverpool. It's not even about the signings. Because I've seen Liverpool do better after just signing one player in the summer. I feel like it's the attitude and the mentality of the players. I don't know like how much that Champions League final loss affected them, because like do you get what I'm trying to say? Like I always feel like every time I've watched Liverpool play, the other team apart from Bournemouth has applied themselves better than Liverpool, if that makes sense. Do you see what I mean?
Liverpool are lacking fitness wise. They look absolutely exhausted already.
Yeah, and like a lot of your players are getting losing concentration at key times. Trent, Virgil, and Henderson, Robertson, and so I feel like that's the main issue. Because if your guys were still firing on all cylinders, you guys would not be complaining about signing Arthur Melo. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I would still complain no matter what, because the guy he's average and he's injury prone. Just fits the mold of our midfield.
Having a fit Javier Elliott is an improvement from last season.
Oh,
and
yeah,
having
100%.
Carvalho as well. I just feel like it's the attitude of the players. Like that Champions League loss, like it's affected them really.
I don't think it's even the Champions League loss. I think it's the Premier League loss.
Both of them put together.
Yeah,
Both of them put together.
After 63 games.
Yeah.
Played last season, so
some of these Liga clubs are in big trouble. Robes did the same financial level thing as Barca, just to sign players. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a show at some point to maybe just like some sort of football finances show to just have a conversation as to how clubs are going to survive in the future.
They're thinking of introducing the same rules that in La Liga into the Premier League, like where you can only spend 70% of your revenue or something
I think that's good, to be honest. This is ridiculous, the amount of money that was spent in the Premier League.
I know, but
it's not sustainable long term.
United should not be available to spend that much.
Yo, stop hating, man. Stop hating.
United can. I guess United can because of the amount of revenue that they generate.
Exactly.
They generate.
City and like these lower promoted teams.
Yeah.
They can't spend that much because
But
then the argument for the promoted team is how can we survive if we don't spend money?
Exactly.
Yeah. Look at Bournemouth. They didn't spend nothing and they got smacked 9-0 by Liverpool.
Yeah. See, and you guys are saying that Liverpool didn't upgrade. There you go, man. You didn't upgrade enough, and you're smacking Bournemouth like 9-0, which is much bigger.
Yes, a five-a-side team or your local five-a-side team would smack Bournemouth 9-0, man. They are terrible.
They're terrible.
And then
Absolutely terrible. That's Steven Gerrard.
That's Steven Gerrard, and he's about to get sacked.
Or they could do like this, like the promoted teams could spend like at least 130, 40, but the other teams can like top 6 teams can like spend at least 100.
That would have worked, man. That would have worked.
Yeah, I mean they have to do something with the spending though, but yeah.
And Marcelo joined the Olympiacos, by the way.
He did actually. He did. But I mean, that's.
Or he joined Leicester.
Yeah, it might have been. I guess leadership something to distract Leicester. So, but I guess it is what it is. Right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. We are heading off for now. Make sure that you head over and check out Mike Talks Football channel as well. So he's got a lot of really good content. And thank you, Mike, for suggesting this. This was actually this was going to be a boring show, but actually it was actually a really good show. So I really appreciate that, guys.
No worries.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. Thank you for getting involved. Shout out to Factos and Sebastian. Hopefully have you again on another United Forum next week. Take care, everyone. Peace and cheers.